Aloha YouTube, this is your boy CryptoRootz. We're gonna give it a second. I just want to make sure that I'm coming through clearly. You know what I'm saying? Break out your bizongs, your jizoints, or if you don't smoke, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You can hang out with us too. Take your notes. So we're gonna give it a few minutes. Let me know when I'm coming through. I got my lady here on the side. Still logging in. Okay. Well, it says I'm live. Oh, yo, what's up, Lovinsky Joseph? What's up, playa? He's in the chat. Okay, so it says we live. Let me know when I'm coming through live. Not yet. Let me know when I'm coming through live. Just give it a second. Should be coming through. Alright. We good. Alright, so I've been working on a lot of stuff. Just keeping my mind focused on building and being a producer and not being weighed out by the other drama, because that shit fucking kind of weighs me down if I let it. So no comments for now, man. Unless, I mean, yeah, I get positive comments, but you know, some of the negative comments get me down. So I can't deal with all that stress. Anyways, now, so based on all the drama I went through, I don't want other people to go through that. So it's up to me, or at least I feel I'm making it my duty, to create a product that can at least ensure or do the best to prevent that from happening to other people. Okay? So the Social Media Justice League is the name of the app. I think I'll stick with it. What's up, Lovinsky Joseph? Yo, so this dude's helping me out here, man. You wanna help me out with the app, or we're not? I'm not asking for no money. I'm not asking you to pay for nothing. Just let me know what skills and services you have to offer, and I'll do the best I can to kind of incorporate them in this app. So we're just brainstorming. Leave some comments in there if you want to add on to the brainstorm. Since you guys aren't developers, or I would assume that most of you guys aren't developers, you guys can kind of help me build the app. Like I'm gonna make this experience like as inclusive with my audience as possible. Aloha Wagner, aloha brother. So we're gonna brainstorm about the app, about how we can create a product together, and then we're gonna look for funding, venture capitalists. Like I'm playing the big boy game now. Like I'm ready to hit Silicon Valley and start pitching my startup idea. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to raise major capital. Why? Because I know it's out there. Why? Because I have an idea. I'm developing a product that I stand firmly behind, and I know that it, you know what I'm saying? I believe in this idea so strongly that I feel like with enough pitch and with enough presentation and with enough data, you know what I'm saying, I can get funding, multi-million-dollar funding. Like that's where my head is at. So I'm not tripping about some polite shit. Like I'm trying to take that shit and build a fucking multi-million-dollar, if not plus, company with it. Like, and I gotta stay focused. So now, this is just a live stream. Saying, am I still coming through? I'm just brainstorming. I'm trying to give you the insights of my head when I'm alone, working on software code or studying. I want to give my audience insight inside the mind of CryptoRootz, and I'm not just sitting here smoking weed on the beach, like trying to make YouTube videos, pretending to be some programmer. So now, as far as the development goes, we need an app. I'm gonna say we. It's not me. We need an app because we're all included in being on social media and getting some form of justice, if not for ourselves, for other people or whatever. So that's my selling point. That is my selling point, is what I just told you. So the fact that I don't feel like I have to write it down and be so presidential about it, I feel like if I can just let it flow, that'll really touch investors to a core, that this guy is not going to let that happen to himself again. And he's going to do the best he can to create a product that's not going to make sure that doesn't happen to other people. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I can flow. Like, I can flow. So creating the app, I'm going to need a cross-platform app. I can't go native. It's not possible to go native. Okay? I'm not going to build a native app for Android and then a native app for iOS. And I got to explain this to people who have no idea about programming and what it takes to create these apps. And, you know, saying, what's the difference? Like, I'm breaking it down. So the only choice is to create a hybrid app. Hybrid meaning it's cross-platform. That means an app that can go from Android to an app. Am I still coming through? Okay. To an app that can go from iOS at the same time. So you're not writing different code bases. And to have a native Android developer, like, they have to know Java or Kotlin. And they have to, like, it's its own ecosystem of development. And iOS, it's its own Swift and Objective-C. That's its own code base. So just to come out with an app, it's not as easy as some people think it is. And the reason most people think it's easy because other people have created tools so that other people think it's easy. But that's not how it really goes. So I'm gonna need a hybrid app. So Social Media Justice Warrior League is going to be a hybrid app. So now I'm looking into hybrid apps, and what everyone's boasting about, what everyone's coming and saying is Flutter. Okay, so I'm like, all right, so Flutter's cross-platform. You know what I'm saying? I already know some of the code. Let me look into Flutter. Now, Flutter is created by Google. So ultimately, like, I'm not really down with that. I would prefer some open source type of platform to create cross-platform apps. But I'm not going to do it that. Like, I need to get the product on the market as soon as possible. And Google has it all set up for you. That's a whole nother video I'll do about Google. I'll do a few videos about Google. But I'm going to say thank you, Google. Thank you for creating a template, a pathway for people to kind of get the job done sooner. So thank you, Google. I appreciate that. So now we're dealing with Flutter. Okay, so cool. I got to look into Flutter. What's Flutter? Well, Flutter is the apps that you build both platforms on, Android and iOS. Okay, but to build Flutter, I'm gonna get back to you, Wagner. On Flutter, damn, man. Sorry. I'm gonna have you light an incense. It's all good. This is a live stream. I'm not gonna be like all professional. I'll have you light an incense later. Back to what I was saying. Flutter, you got to learn the programming language Dart. So in order to even use Flutter, you got to learn Dart. Dart also is created by Google. So it's like, yo, I'm going down the fucking rabbit hole. But it's fine because this is just what it takes to build a product. You feel me? This is just what a developer goes through to build a product. So it's frustrating. Now I have to learn a new programming language. And not only do I have to learn a new programming language, I have to learn pretty much a new IDE, which is Integrated Develop Environment. So I have to learn basically in some ways how to use Android Studio. So I got to learn how to use Android Studio. I'm learning how to use Flutter. Flutter is on Dart, so I got to learn the program. So it's fine because in the end of the day, I know that once I get these concepts and these build blocks down, I can create apps. Like, I can create apps. Like, so that's fine. Like, that's fine. So now that's what I've been working on, is learning Flutter, getting my integrated development environment set up, and have my emulators. And what an emulator is An emulator is like your Android or your iOS phone, but on your desktop or laptop. Okay, that's what emulator is. And then those require a bunch of dependencies and a bunch of hard. So I'm going deeper down the rabbit hole, and I'm like, what is it gonna take to me to build this app, man? And it's fine, it's okay, but this is what I'm expressing myself with you guys as far as how I'm building this app. But with that being said, once I even learn how to program, what is the main functionality of the app? Well, people are going to have to submit their data, okay? So people are going to have to submit at least a 2,000 word something text saying how they've been done wrong, so that they'll have to be able to submit images, and they'll have to be able to submit text saying, you know. So being able to take in user input, and I'll probably use Firebase as a backend. I'll just stay within the Google sandbox. Like whatever tools Google has set up, I'll just play along, because I'm not really creating a decentralized application. You know, this is pretty much a centralized application, which is fine because there's a bigger purpose. And so I'm taking the decentralized stuff apart for now for this particular app, and I'm going to focus in on playing whatever Google has set up. So Google has it all set up. Now I play within the Google's playground, and I'm going to use the backend for Firebase. Okay? So now let me read some comments, okay? Yo, Wagner, check out freecodecamp.org. Yeah, there you go. Free Codecamp once. Okay. So, my man, yeah, you guys in the comments got it down. I don't go live often. And give me a second. I don't go live often, but I feel like sometimes I should let my audience know like how I think, and kind of brainstorm with my audience, because I've never done this before. You got people on YouTube acting like big top shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been honest. I've been vlogging my whole experience about crypto and being a programmer, like all on my YouTube channel. So I'm letting you audience know I'm still figuring it out. But now that I have motivation, you know what I'm saying, more experience, more insight, I'm getting clearer and clearer of what it takes to build a product that can benefit other people. Let me see what else have I been thinking about as far as this app. Yeah, really, that's kind of like, I can obviously go deeper, but that's not what this is about. This is about what I can do now, or at least within the next month or two, to make this a reality. Okay, because I got most of it figured out as far as the idea and the concept and who I'm going to market it to, and you know, but it's all about creating a product. And I want my audience to be able to test this product. I need your feedback on the product. Like, we got to create this social media Justice League app like together, because I can only do so much on my own. I feel like I can do it all on my own. Like, here's my mind. I'm gonna do it all on my own. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna like brag about how much I did on my own. I'm gonna just, and then be like, yo, the next video, how much money I made off. Nah, like that's not the reality. That's not how I want to go about this. I want to create this particular app with the feedback of my audience. You know what I'm saying? So if you got any ideas what you would like the Social Media Justice League app, like if you got any ideas how you want it designed, like what type of fonts I should use, what type of user data, like also now we're talking about the back end. So in order for this to be a real product, a successful product, any app can take in user data. Like that's not what's going to set Social Media Justice League app apart. Okay, what is going to set us apart from other apps that venture capitalists, other investors are going to be like, yo, this is it. This is the shmoney. This is the shmoney. You know what I'm saying? And I'll worry about which type of investors I take on later, but I want investors thirsty for our app. Our app, okay? Now, what's going to separate our app differently or separate us in the market, because it's all about the market at the end of the day, but is I'm studying AI, I'm studying machine learning, I'm studying neural networks, and I'm just getting massaging my brain deeper and deeper when it comes to machine learning, AI. I'm looking into blockchain, smart contracts, working on Flutter, still trying to get my IDE and my emulator set up. So I'm like, then there's the backends, there's the APIs. And then it's like, okay. And then I looked at what APIs I have access to, and I was actually blown away how much data I have access to. I was blown away. I appreciate that, Wagner. I really do appreciate that, Wagner. And you know what? I'm taking my experience with Polite, and I'm building so that this could stop. Like the force energy behind this, believe me, it's keeping me alive at this point. To not only bring justice, but to stop it from happening. That's why I'm going. That's why I'm studying. That's why I'm I'm going as far as I can go and studying startups, studying how people started Yahoo, studying how venture capitalists work, how to raise money. Like, and I'm like, fuck, man, it's a lot of anxiety. Sometimes I'm like, I smoke weed, like, fuck, can I really do this? Can I really do this all on my own? And the truth is, you can't, man. The truth is, you can't. I can't do it all on my own. And the truth is, it's not. You weren't designed to. And it takes a community of people to working together, man. Like to build anything of sustainability. So I feel like, all right. So most of my audience probably aren't developers. And since I'm a developer, let me try to help my audience get inside the mind of a developer and also help influence a developer. So that's why I'm putting this out there, is so that we can document the progress, because this is coming no matter what. But we can vlog the progress of the social media justice apps through these live streams. You know what I'm saying? So investors know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just email me, share with me your ideas, holler at me if you would like to donate in whatever shape or form, if you got extra skills. But I decided to just kind of like open up a little bit more. So what's going to separate us different is the amount of data and the data visualization and analytics. Like, we'll be able to sell all that. Like, who got scammed, how soon, what type of social media influencers, what type of criminal history. There's APIs for the SEC, there's APIs for the FBI, there's APIs for the Better Business Bureau, there's APIs for fucking Instagram, there's APIs for everything. So as long as I can get that data and I can use machine learning to shift through all that data and make sense out of it, and then use data visualization so that humans can make a sense out of it and incorporate that with the app, that's what's going to separate us apart. That's what's going to separate us apart. Is is the use of artificial intelligence with real-time data of criminal activity and contact with people, follow-ups with people. Anyways, aloha, much love, take care. Thank you for listening.